VA IRRRL for an investment property? Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jeff Trevarthen, Jeff the Mortgage Pro. Thanks so much for joining me today on the show. I've got a really good, interesting one. This is something that somebody made a correction for me on, and I thought maybe I should just do a video about it. But VA IRRRLs for investment property. So first of all, what's a VA IRRRL? VA IRRRL stands for Interest Rate Reduction Refinance Loan. That's the IRRRL part of it. But this is the only loan that does not require what's called a post-closing occupancy. That means you don't have to live in the property anymore, and you can still consider it as a VA IRRRL loan. So the great thing about this is that it's the only loan that doesn't require a post-close occupancy. So here's the eligibility requirements that you have to have in order to do a VA IRRRL on an investment property. So you already have a VA-backed home loan. You plan to use the VA IRRRL to refinance that specific home loan, and it cannot be used for mortgages on any different homes or anything like that if you have other investment properties. You can prove that you lived in the home covered by the loan. That's the main part, because maybe you bought the property and then you got restationed somewhere else, you had to move, you still have a VA loan on an existing property, so you can actually do the interest rate reduction loan on this particular property. Okay, homes that are purely investment are not eligible. So a property that you bought with any other type of a loan other than the VA loan, you cannot do a VA IRRRL on it because it doesn't have a VA loan to begin with. And again, it has to be the home that you've lived in and had a VA IRRRL loan or a VA loan to begin with to be able to do this. And then your existing loan has to be at least 210 days old from the date of the first payment. And then lastly, your interest rate when you do this to lower your payment has to drop by 0.5%, 0.5%, or you're converting from an ARM to a fixed or something like that. Or if you're going from a shorter fixed rate loan, like a 15-year fixed to a 30-year fixed. Those are the eligibility requirements for a VA IRRRL. So the great thing about this is that if you are a veteran and you purchased a home and you move somewhere else and you still need to lower your interest rate, you can absolutely do this with a VA IRRRL because it does not require that post-close occupancy. Here's a couple benefits of this. There's very, very limited paperwork for VA IRRRL loans. So not much that you really need. Okay, we can even pull your certificate of eligibility for you typically, which is one of the pieces of paperwork that you're going to need. There's no income, employment, credit verification is required, but there's significantly less paperwork than any other type of loan, even your original VA loan that you got when you bought the property. You're definitely going to have lower interest rates than the market interest rates are. That means that if you had a conventional loan or even an FHA loan, the VA loans are typically going to be lower in interest rate. They have no primary mortgage insurance that's required. You're able to finance with very little or no equity on this. So that's a big benefit of this type of a loan as well. Most loans, you got to have some equity to be able to refinance and even take cash out in some instances, but this is for rate and term refinancing. Low or no closing costs. So oftentimes lenders can give credit to help you cover the cost of the refinances. Other than that, there's not much that you need to do. Most places will give you discounts to be able to do like an underwriting fee or any type of an origination fee. Those are always going to be discounted, and even title and escrow fees are going to be discounted for you when you're doing a VA IRRRL loan. A low credit score does not necessarily disqualify you from this. So even if you have a VA loan, you've moved somewhere else, your credit isn't so great, you can still look into this, and it could potentially be a benefit for you to lower your interest rate, lower your monthly payment going forward. And it's available to most veterans and active duty members of all the armed forces, including the reserves and the National Guard. There's some specific requirements for that, but you can look into that. And if you need any help with those, just let me know. So in the end, this is a really good loan. This is a great loan if you are a veteran and you have a higher interest rate and you need to go to a lower interest rate. Maybe you've moved somewhere else, but you still own that property with that VA loan, then you can absolutely use this VA IRRRL to benefit you for a lower payment. Okay. If you guys have any questions at all, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you out. My calendar link is down below. Go ahead and click on that and schedule an appointment with me if you want to chat with me about this. I'd love to help you out. I can help you in just about anywhere in the United States. Have a great day, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.